I want to explain to you guys how to use your forexfactory.com website to access your news, alright, and then know how to trade them. You see, on Forex Factory there are three types of news. We have high impact news, we have medium impact news, and then we have low impact news. So this news with these folders by their side looking at red are the high impact news. This one with the yellow folders are the low impact news, and then the medium impact news usually comes with the brown folder. Currently it is down here. Alright, so that is the first thing you need to know about forexfactory.com. And these are different news. At the side here are the times where the news is going to happen. Alright, so the next thing you note here are the currencies or the countries that this news are going to affect. So you know that GBP is Great Britain pounds, and it's going to affect something. It's going to affect Great Britain. AUD is Australian dollars, and it's going to affect Australia. We have CNY, which is Chinese yen. We have CHF, which is Swiss franc. So those things are going to affect Switzerland. Alright, we have the euros, and that is what that means. And then I've explained the meaning of this folders, the color on this folder, that the yellow folders means low impact news, meaning that the impact of the news, the magnitude of the news on the currency pair is going to be low. And then we have the high impact news, which are labeled as red, and then we have the medium impact news that are labeled as brown. Alright, so this is showing you news that we have for today, June 3rd. Alright, this is when this video was created. Alright, so at the side here are the actual figures that comes out after the news has been released. So as you can see here, this is this figure right here at the side explains the figure for whatever the news is about. Okay, so for example, German unemployment right here. So it is telling you that the change in German unemployment is over 238,000, meaning that 238,000 people have lost their job, right, for the month of May, because this is in June and it's giving you data on May. Alright, so now the news was released 8:55 a.m. and what we got was this, meaning that euros is going to weaken. People have lost their job. People won't be able to buy things, meaning that euro is going to weaken. And if you were able to catch this and then trade euro, then you notice that euro would depreciate. Okay. And now to get further info on this news, it's very simple. Like now we have card news, high impact, BOC rate statement, that is Bank of Canada rate statement. It's telling you the official rate that Bank of Canada is going to set. And to know exactly what the news is saying is simple. You just click on it. Alright, you just click on it, just like I did, and it's going to give you currently there is no much data. And then if you click on this folder right here, it's going to give you interpretation of the news. Alright, so it says more hawkish than expected is good for currency. Remember we said that we have hawkish and dovish bank personnels, and then the hawkish ones are ones that offer better interest rates, and then dovish ones are ones that offer less interest rate. So the hawkish there is telling you that if interest rates increases, then the value of the currency, the demand for that currency is going to increase, because investors are going to start looking for that currency because the interest rate has increased. Okay, meaning that if an investor gives you his money to invest, the interest that you're going to pay him is going to increase, and is more likely to give you the money to invest. Okay, so after you've read about the news, then you now click on this exit, and then you can go back here. Normally if there's a data, you see an icon at the side. Alright, so like this one, I just clicked on card overnight rates. This is it. Alright, so they are forecasting that the rate for overnight interest is going to increase to 0.25%. all right, and if you click on this folder right here, it's going to give you the detail on this. all right, so interest rates at which major financial institution borrow and lend overnight funds between themselves. Actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. Remember, actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. Right, and there are other news over here, other information that you read. Okay, right, so you notice this interface on it. The source tells you Bank of Canada. The measures, what this news is measuring is interest rate. Actual effect, it gives you frequency, how often it released. They said it's 8th time annually. The next release is on July 15. all right, why should trader care? The FF note, all right, the forex note. And then we have where it is derived from. BOC Governing Council. BOC is Bank of Canada. Remember, we are talking about Canadian dollars. all right, so it's that simple. So you just hit exit after going through this news. all right, and then for you to get, remember they said actual greater than forecast is better for currency. Now for you to actually find out what the forecast is, you click on this bar chart here. right, so I just click on it and it's going to give me detail on that news. all right, so you do same for NFP. This is just to explain to you how it works. NFP is released every first Friday of the month. So on first Friday of the month, when you scroll down, you're going to see it on your chart at 1:30. You're going to see it written NFP. So if you check down here, you're going to see something like USD, non-farm payroll. You're going to see something like USD. You're going to see critical. It's always very, very critical because its impact is very high. So the folder is always going to be red. And then you're going to see non-farm payroll written here. all right. So now to get data on this news, you click on this bar chart. So I just clicked on it now and it brought this up. So now these are the forecasts. all right, these brownish icons here predict exactly where analysts are predicting, tells us exactly where analysts are predicting this news to get to, this interest rate to get to. So now for today news being 3rd of June 2020, they have predicted that Canadian overnight interest rates for Canadian dollars as released by BOC Bank of Canada is going to be 0.25. you see this brown forecast, this thing is up, meaning that if that happens, Canadian dollars is going to rise a bit. And now if it goes above 0.25, which is the actual forecast, they say it's better for the countries, for the currency. So if it goes above 0.25 and let's say 1.0 overnight for overnight interest rates for money being borrowed between institutions, it means that the currency is even going to get stronger. There will be more demand for the currency. all right, that is what it means. So the higher the interest rate, the better it is for the currency. And the next question most of you would ask is, how do you trade this news after you've gotten it? So now it is predicted that it is going to go up. So what you do is you buy currency pairs that have CAD as the base currency, and then you sell currency pairs that have CAD as the quote currency. Remember, the base currency is the currency that comes first, and then the quote currency is the second currency. all right, so if you have CAD JPY, what you're going to do at the news is supposed to be released 3 o'clock. So what you do at, let's say, 2:55 is to maybe take a buy trade on CAD JPY and then take a sell trade on USD CAD. Do you understand? Because the currency is going to rise. So you buy if CAD is the base currency, and then you sell if CAD is the code currency. So what you do is you buy CAD JPY and sell USD CAD. Vice versa, if it was predicted to fall, then what you do is you sell currencies where CAD is the best currency. CAD is Canadian dollars. You sell currency pairs where CAD is the best currency, and then you buy currency pairs where CAD is the quote currency. So what you do for CAD JPY is that you would sell CAD JPY because it's predicted to fall, and then buy USD CAD because it's predicted to rise. That is for the directional way of trading the news. We have directional and non-directional, and you're going to see more on this as we proceed with the class.